NEHAWU's National Day of Action is yet to commence in Mahikeng in the northwest. It was supposed to start at 9 o'clock, but members from 5 other provinces were still being bussed in to join in the trade union's call for more decisive action in addressing allegations of corruption that's believed to be crippling the northwest provincial government. The streets of Mahikeng are expected to be a sea of red today as NEHAWU members are arriving in their numbers to attend the march and filling up the city stadium, which is their point of departure. The trade union's leadership is expected to later hand over a memorandum of demands to Minister in the Presidency, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, at the provincial legislature, after which she'll leave for Lichtenburg, where she'll brief the media on the findings of the interministerial task team, which has been appointed by President Cyril Ramaphosa. Well, let's get a bit more now on this march. We cross to our reporter Oleboheng Khosilenswe. She's live for us in Mahikeng. Oleboheng, good afternoon to you. Has the march got underway, and what are the numbers like so far?
Good afternoon, Natasha. Well, the march has not yet gotten underway, but I understand from my colleagues, SABC News radio colleagues, Patrick Dentwa and Bafedile Moerani, that the numbers of people that the people were waiting for have now arrived. They are calculating about 2,000 people in Muntiwa Stadium right now. They've also alerted us that the national leadership of NEHAWU is present among the people converged at Muntiwa Stadium. Mr. Mzwandile Mkabaiwa is the chairperson, or rather the president of NEHAWU is there. He's accompanied by the General Secretary Zola Sapeta and the Deputy General Secretary of the COSATU, who is Beki Nchalinchali. So they are right now expecting to start walking from Muntiwa Stadium. This is the road that they will be using towards the legislature. I'm standing right between the convention center and the legislature. The name of the road is Dr. James Moroka Drive, and so we are expecting them to walk through the streets of Mabatu to pass right here and go to the legislature, where they're expecting to hand over the memorandum to Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma.
All right, well, take us through that memorandum and some of their grievances, and what are they hoping to achieve with this march, Oleboheng?
Well, the grievances are really what has been at the heart of the protests in Mahikeng and in the province at large, Natasha. That being that they've lost confidence in the leadership of the province, and that Premier Suprama Humapelo must step down. You'll remember that the health department has totally collapsed right now, with clinics and major hospitals across the province being closed down due to this NEHAWU march. You'll remember that the Department of Social Development has also been protesting since December right up until this point. So the most essential services are not being catered to the people of the province. And of course, they're hoping that the national government will hear them better. They say that they've been taking memorandums to the provincial government, and they would either take long to respond or not respond at all. And so with this march, with the support of other provinces, they're hoping that the national government will really take into cognizance their grievances of corruption, maladministration, a lack of service delivery, money squandering in the province, and that's really what at the heart of this province today. Natasha?
Oleboheng, it's certainly been quite a tense time over the past few weeks in that province. Are we expecting things to remain relatively peaceful with this march, and are you seeing a bit of a police presence around?
Well, we are expecting the march to be quite peaceful, because one, NEHAWU has said that, you know, this is not has anything to do with violence, or that no violence will be experienced in this march. That has been their #1 promise, and that they only want to send a message to the national government in the form of that memorandum that we spoke about earlier. Also, to add to that, the police has really come out in large numbers from all across the country. There's police from Bloemfontein, Rustenburg, Pretoria. Some were even came as far as Eastern Cape, Natasha. So you can really see that they are on the ground, they are visible, and for as long as they've been in the province, yes, it has been tense, but they've been able to get a hold of things. They've been able to restore calm and maintain the calm throughout. So we're not expecting any incidents today, but in case it does happen, there's quite a large number of police here that I believe will be able to, calm the situation. Natasha?
Olebogeng, thanks so much for that. We'll leave it there for now. Our Olebogeng Khosi were live for us in Mahikeng with an update ahead of that march, which has yet to get underway.